morning, Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. Today's Halloween. Let's jump right into it. Right now, it's 11:08. Market been open an hour and a half, about 40 minutes, and right into it is Ford report earnings 3 days ago, and the next day it just crapped out. Just decided to took a crap. So, what really happened? Right? Kind of like the question is, ooh, what is this? It's not loading. Okay, let's get back to this. Alright, so I go to Google search, I type Ford's earning. All these comes up. That was a UAW, United Auto Workers strike going on for a while already. And they reached a deal with blah blah blah, 8.1 billion investment, more bonus, whatever. So does that tank it? Not necessarily. It's more I think it's more of the forward-looking aspect of that. They did a deal that was a day ago, or earnings. It was a couple of days ago, so earnings, and then they finally did a deal. Right, this is today they paid dividend on the stock. A gap, you wait 3 days, so 1, 2, 3. Today's a green day, so it's kind of stabilized. The real question is, do you want to even touch this guy and buy this guy? Hell no. Look at this. I tell you why. I tell you exactly why. It's so right in front of me. You see this line? You see all these bottom lines? So those are support. These are support line. I connected that, and it was giving nice support all the way, all this time. I connect all the bottoms. I have this bottom that came off this drop. Recover, another drop, almost there, didn't touch it, fine. And the next bottom touch it, another bottom touch it 5 times, and then finally broke. Finally, people are like, I am so sick of this. I'm so sick of it. Trying, just sell this thing. Just dump it. Get out of it. Right? There's opportunity cost. Why you want to know something that is not making you money? End of story. Done. Right, earnings are not earning. It's just a catalyst. And probably, I'm not even going to look into earning numbers. Right? Because the chart tell me the story already, pretty much. I love it when people say, Ford stock markets overreact, create buying opportunities. Someone will post this article, it's a buying opportunities. Yeah, you go buy it, go ahead. Yes, good for you. All right. Meanwhile, I will buy something that is on uptrend, that have much more upside potential than something that is getting creamed, getting killed, and they've been trying it so many times. I mean, look at this. Since last year, you're talking about last year, in July, it reached finally bottom out, and it was dropping from here. It was dropping from where? Actually, when did Ford decide to crap out? It's somewhere up here already. Look at this downtrend, right? You have this huge downtrend. Okay, basically you have a huge downtrend, and although we try to recover, but it couldn't. Right? Because this trend supersedes everything. It just supersedes everything when you get killed like that. What's the reason? I can look up the fundamentals. You can look up the fundamentals. I will tell you. You will see earnings is probably getting worse. The sales figures getting worse. Operating expense probably increasing. Debt is piling. They don't have as much as cash flow at the end of the day. Your basic fundamentals as DCF, and it will tell you why it's doing this. At one point, it's doing pretty good, 27, and then it tried to recover. Bounced off, oversold, bounced off it, but then people say, nah, it's sell. Every time you try to pick his ass up, what do? They sell into it. They sell into it like so many times, right? And finally, something possibly came up, and it give you this. Okay, first it sold into it, and you have this resistance. This is resistance. You can connect all these top 1, 2, and 3 around here and you have a mini trend recover, and then it crap again. Seriously, after this 1, 2, and 3, right, unless there is something really fundamentally substantial, and you're following the stock, and it's something really like, oh, we're the next Tesla. Okay, we're going to the moon. We're gonna make rocket like Elon Musk, something like that. Okay, otherwise there's no prospect of it coming back in the short term. Right. And then finally, after so many attempts trying to break this bottom, this resistance line, this support line, it crapped out. The UAW, United auto worker strike was one of the seculars, and then this is the final piece that decided, okay, the stock is not even worth, double digit anymore. Yeah. So that's that. I mean, Ford, the main sales are really the truck F-150 or so, but that truck is going, like, the price with inflation now is, I think, is running at around base model is 80,000, and then you're gonna end up with 100,000. So that's what medium home price is around 400,000 US right now. So there's a 25% of buying a house. So that's more than your down payment when you buy a house. I buy a house than buy a brand new F-150. Seriously say, that's no point to do that. I mean, automobiles cost a depreciating asset. You buy it, once you touch the ground, you lose a few thousand. Now you buy a 150, once you touch the ground here, you turn it around, try to sell it, I bet you can't even sell it for 70 grand. Once you touch the floor, right away, you're going to drop 10%, 15%, 20%. Right? And that's how, that's over time it depreciates. In the first 4 years where it really accelerate depreciate, especially the luxury car. Yeah, that's a whole different, a whole story to that, but that's how it goes. You should buy a house, use that money, put a down payment. Why you want to do that? I need it for work, yeah, buy a used one. Don't buy a new one. don't pay 100 grand to do that. Pay 100 grand to buy a stock that will go up in value. Anyway, so that's that. I'm not even going to fundamental. I'm not going to go into the analysis. You can tell we're clear, right? It dropped like that, and then it keep trying that support, but eventually it will break down because you see the buyers is less and less, lower peak. This is the final attempt, and when it failed, that's it. So you have these lower peak, right? And one more final attempt, and boom. So it's down, we trace, and boom. So this is why, if you're a long-term trend follower, you're shorting this stock, and you're patient to short it over these last 2 years, you may out short it from 2024 and all the way down. You keep adding the short position every time it comes back, it's short, right? And then eventually, guess what? Well, you double your money. You just need to have patience. And you're talking about a time that the market is not on your back. The market has a tendency to really go up over time. But this is a time when the last 2 years the market was pretty gloomy. Like this year, we have an up market. 2023, but look at what this guy do. It cannot go up. And finally tried to go up, and it crapped out. This is the final signal. When you do this and it crapped out, this is your final time. Said that, whoa, this thing is going to break. Just a matter of time. You just need a catalyst, the reason. And they just attached that reason a few days ago. Boom, died. And that's that. So Ford, how about GM, right? If Ford crapped out like that, that's GM. Really correlated. Wow, GM even went sooner. This is a beautiful pattern. This is the pattern, right? This is the pattern. I want to tell you right now. First, you find your support line. Okay, you find your support line. What do? You connect the bottoms. It's like playing Connect 4. Remember the game Connect 4? I used to play that. I was little. I was back before the rise of Counter-Strike. Went from Connect 4 to Counter-Strike. Okay, so I can connect these lines, these bottoms. Wow, my computer is doing this again. Why is it so slow? Oh, I forgot to restart. Okay, fine. Okay, rebellious. My computer is rebellious today. I say, I can still do this. I can do it. Oh. Hey. Okay, I'm just trying to connect these bottoms as many bottoms as I could, right? So it generated, you touch this, okay, almost touch that, you touch these, this is it. Okay, this is good enough. To be more precise, I will get it more precise right here. I need it to be more flat because I want to touch. So I have this whole time frame, I touch as many bottoms as I could. This is my support line. Because every time it's down here, it bounced off. Around here, it bounced off. I penetrate a little, bounce off. Okay, nothing's perfect in this world, right? Now, this is the key. It finally broke down. So this is where the breakout happened, when it break this line. It's called breakout trade. And the rule is, let it break, and then second bar, when it go lower than the previous low, because we're shorting. So this bar around here, you take a short. That's the rule. And this, the previous top will be your stop loss. If you go above that, you take the loss. Okay. Now, that's the first trade. And then, you can wait for retracement. Ideally, it will bounce off here. If it doesn't, right, 3 green bar and then a red bar. That tell you, okay, this counter trend has been done usually. That's why I say always wait for 3 green bar, 3 days. People, they come to the senses after 3 days usually. And then they decide, let's not buy this guy. Let's get out of short it. Boom, and then break out and make new low. So if this chance to come in, you have this chance to come in, and then I will be still holding this trade. I will be still holding this trade until other indicators tell me to get out. If I have short, of course. Right? So you can see this is a perfect trade. It's nice support and it broke. Right? This is a multi-month support too. You're talking about over 2 years. All these lines. This one line set you up for a trade. Set you up for a breakout trade. Trend falling breakout trade. In that sense, the trend is down from this, and it broke this nice support. You can short it with a second bar when you make new lows, or short it after the counter trend to the original trend. That's the false hammer that I taught on my other video. So there you go. That's the trade. Right there, you have really nice trade. Because actually, while I wasn't looking at these guys, I was focusing on the let's mark this, and the actual bar is the second bar. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you have this trade. Now I wasn't looking for shorts anyways, because I was looking for longs. I'm playing the Magnificent 7 or the Super A, what I call those guys, and then I was reviewing them this morning. So these are the Apple, Google, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, NVIDIA. I was going down my list. Right? So I was going down my list, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, I have a MACD divergence. Again, this making higher bottom. This making low. So eventually, I'm waiting for a turnaround. So I'm waiting, but I'm waiting for the border market to pick up. Because today is another down day. It's an inside bar day on the border market, but it's still a down day in that sense. Yeah, so Apple, for one thing, we have earnings coming up too. So we'll see Thursday we have Apple. I already marked the divergence. And then I'm like, okay, Apple, you wait till earnings, post earnings, see what it's going to do. Google is long bias until there's this post earning. It tried to break up here, it didn't, and it fell, and then post earning it did this. So okay, so there's no long play on Google yet. So I took off my flag, potential play flag, and now I'm looking at Meta. Meta's still holding. Meta's still looking good. I have these false hammer, these things. There's long tail, these long tail, so that is still good. Up, come back, and then sideways. Why? Double bottom right now. This is called this or triple bottom, but this is a bottom. This is a bottom. So if these two bottom, double bottom, and I needed to clear this white line, right, for it to get into bow. If it clear, if it give it time, if it's drift back up here and it give me a new breakout and the market go with it, this is the guy to play. So I'm looking. Okay, man, I might have a play, but it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be like, oh, how many bars? It'll be like 2 weeks or so. That would be ideal in actually. Tesla just getting cream again. Tesla's doing well. So it broke this bottom, previous low. This is the previous low right here. Right. We take this whole trend. And this is the previous low. I don't use this because it broke down here. It went to this level already, right? So I have compressing triangle, it broke out the triangle, it broke down. And then now it just keep going. So Tesla is in a bear mode. Right? Amazon did one of these and then it got good earnings, it came back. So that might be a potential play when the broader market turn around. Setting up for bullish trade. And Netflix kind of do the same thing and then earnings kind of saved it. But who knows? That's the thing. But overall, the picture is that nothing is setting up for bull trade. The Super A, they all crapped out and they come back, or they're just going sideways right now. And the market's not happening. And NVIDIA, right? Basically, NVIDIA, it kind of like overextended since the March run. Now it's look, you have nice support. You see this right in this area. These are support area. There's nice support right here now. So it's basing right here. Alright, so and this doesn't this kind of look familiar? Familiar, like, wait a second, doesn't that look like Ford? When you have all these basing area or this whole line basing area, right? So let's remove this. I don't have a sideways trend anymore. Let's take out the regression channel. Alright, so I have this yellow box basing. Let's take out this line. This is very obvious, the top. This I don't need anymore. Let's clean it up. So it's doing this. I have this support. Bounce off this, bounce off. Okay, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? How many times is it going to do that? Eventually, if it's doing that, just like Ford, it will break down. Although it's coming off an uptrend. Here's the thing: it's coming off this nice uptrend, right? Right. So it depends on how you slice and dice of it sometimes. But what it has is a nice uptrend. So the up move will be more vicious. While the other guy Ford was going for a downtrend, so when it breaks down on the support, it will be more vicious in that way. Right. So NVIDIA is basic. Everything is like coming back to like, okay, we're not ready to run yet. We're like, some of them are crapping out and come back, and they're fighting in this level that's allowed, buy and seller is just in an equilibrium right now over the Super A. So I'm like, okay, there's not much play until probably 2 weeks later, and then something's happened fundamentally. Right? Interest rate, one of the big things again, interest rate at 5% is way high, so that's probably being a huge damper. So we're looking down the list, and now we're looking at the autos, and now we're like, oh, there you go. If I have pay attention to the other guy, look for short. Those were the short. Could have, that would play. Of course, I missed it, but I want to point out, right, although I'm looking over long, even in a strong market, there are weak stock that you can short. That's the thing. It's just how aggressive, how active you want to play, and how much ammunition you have, because you're going opportunity cost again. Opportunity cost. But if you open a trade, that piece of allocation is being used on that. Right? So you have less capital to trade other stocks. Right? Of course, right now, if there's a short trade, I would take it. But so that's why I'm looking for my list. And also, so Ford and GM was having this nice trade, especially GM. But missed that, but that's okay. Keep that in mind. Keep developing the mind. Keep it sharp when you look through it and see, okay, this is a trade. This is a trade. Okay, this is the best setup. This is why I should not take this setup. Right? This is why I should take this trade. And you continue to train yourself that way. Right? That's a job. That's a job. You find opportunities. The whole point of being a speculator is you need to find opportunities. Opportunities just don't come to you. Well, in a way, it does come to you when you start seeing it formulating in your head. You plans ahead, and when it drops in your lap, actually, but you have to see it coming. You have to be there to catch it. That's the thing. That's about it for today. I mean, today is kind of like it's a down market again. Nothing of much interest. There's no divergence on the MACD. It's making new low and then come back a little low, so that's nothing. It's following this channel and it bounce off, and then this is a resistant area. Actually, until clear that. This is a support line, and it's going to continue to extend. So I need something fundamental in the macro picture. Maybe, no more war. Maybe that, I don't know. Interest rate comes back down below 5%, just dropping 4%. Yes, Good really earnings blow everybody out of water. Yes, right. More reporting coming out, earnings season. Yeah, it could be anything, but looking for the catalyst for markets to turn around. Once the market turn, all the big guys turn, the stock will turn, and then I will have this bull trade. Right now, right now the market is a little gloomy. I'm a little lazy, so you have to be patient. You have to wait, and when the time comes, you're gonna see it coming, and then you know what to do. You cannot say, oh, it happened like just like what I did, right? I was looking for short, and then it happened. There's a couple of shorts that take place. That was pretty nice. I was looking for it. I was aware of it, and I look back. Okay, and you will do that. Everybody will do that. You will miss out on a trade for well. You cannot take every trade that there is. You focus on that area. You're gonna miss out the other area. That's the nature of the beast. Right, but you want to focus on good setup, getting the good trades. Yeah. Okay, that's about it for today. I mean, it's inside day. There's nothing going on. It's just compressed bar. So until tomorrow, I guess. Until I see more interesting things, I will post more video. And that's it. Out. Again, thanks for watching. And yes, I changed this pace. Two things define you. You're patient when you have nothing. You're out of the window with everything.